So Wuthering Waves co-op to me is already bad, and let me discuss why it's bad and what I want to be changed. But most of what I want I already discussed in another video where I had features in a wish list that I wanted for Wuthering Waves, and majority of the things that I wanted in the co-op experience did not make it, and they kind of just repeat some of the mistakes that Genshin has made in its co-op experience, but it is a little bit better. And let me get into what I actually like first before I actually get into what I dislike. So what do I like from what has been announced for Wuthering Waves co-op already? And by the way, I'm basing this all off of Shinya's video, as he's our resident Wuthering Waves guy right now. So I'm basing all of my information off of Shinya's video, as the game isn't out yet. So what do I like? I feel like it's better than Genshin because it actually serves a purpose. Co-op actually serves a purpose. In Genshin, co-op is kind of useless. All you do is kind of handicap yourself, like I've mentioned before, where people being in your world, you gain no benefit. All you get is pretty much to see your friend's character, to look at your friend go up and down. There's really no point to them being in your world. You don't get any benefit. But in Wuthering Waves, there is at least the purpose of echo farming. Going into your friend's world, you can have fun collecting Pokemon and shit. Echo farming, which is the form of relics in this game. So there's at least that. It's useful. As well as equalized stats, equalized levels for each player. So once you go into your friend's world and they're higher level than you, then all of the mobs in their world are just going to be equalized to your level. So the problem with equilibrium, is it equilibrium or world rank? Whatever it's called in Genshin Impact, doesn't affect you and your friends. So your friend could start right now and they could join your world, and you guys could instantly like do all the co-op stuff, go echo hunting together and stuff, go shiny hunting together. And that would also be good because now you don't have to wait until they catch up, or you don't have stuff like that. You don't have to wait until they catch up, or you don't have to catch up before joining your friend's world and stuff like that, which is also good. And pickups also staying for a very long time, like across the map. So according to Shinya, that your friend could come into your world, kill probably everything on the map, and then you can just run around collecting stuff, which I also find pretty cool and it's very interesting, but doesn't really hold up to the things that I actually wanted in the game, that I actually feel like would have a major impact in the co-op experience. So let's get into what I don't like about the Wuthering Waves co-op experience and why I already consider it garbage. Is one, you still can't pick up chests for your friend. Why do I want you to pick up chests for your friend? Because I don't want you to be a dog. You feel like you're on a leash, and dual exploration progression doesn't feel like, it won't feel as dual exploration progression just won't exist if you cannot pick up a chest for your friend. Meaning that if you started Wuthering Waves today, right, but your friend has already been playing for a while, if they come in and they know where all the chests are, they would kind of lead you. He'd find a chest, then you'd call you over. He wouldn't be able to do anything like in your world because you can't open any chests. And I'm assuming that just because you can't open any chests, I'm assuming they can't also do any puzzles, right? So what would happen is your friend is now on a leash where they go to something like a dog, right? They go to something, they're gonna bark at you to come to the wherever they are, to pick up whatever they found, because they can't interact with that thing, and that is extremely annoying. Why do I want you to be able to pick up the stuff? Is one, it just helps with dual progression. And the thing with dual progression is, let's say we both start Wuthering Waves at the same time. If we both start Wuthering Waves at the same time and I instantly join my friend, I want to be able to explore the map with him, right? Since we both start at the same time, we both have nothing collected, right? So I want the chests that I collect also have an effect in my world, so I don't have to go my world again and go through the same places we went through the first time, pick up chests. I know there's echo hunting, but dual exploration progression just makes a game a lot more enjoyable, right? Because backlogging to pick up one chest or two chests in an area is extremely annoying just in general, right? Genshin Impact has this problem and feels extremely tedious to go back into your own world and like now go pick up the chest you picked up in your friend's world, like you help your friend pick up in his world again in your world. It's extremely boring content. I wish that you could actually pick up shit like chests in your friend's world, as well as picking up important collectibles like the oculi. Just from them saying that you can't pick up chests, I'm also assuming that you can't pick up whatever the most valuable thing is, right? I know for mining it's fine because mining the resource itself, it can regenerate and stuff. So that's fine. I don't mind mining not being able to pick up, but things like whatever the oculi equivalent is in the game, I feel like your partner, your co-op friend should be able to pick it up for you, and it should have the same effect where if you pick it up in your world, if they pick it up in your world, they also get it in their own world. They also have to pick it up in whatever world they're in, right? But if they already had it collected, then it has no effect. Like stuff like that. Like it just makes dual progression more entertaining. I want to be able to play the game with my friend from start to finish, which brings me to the next point, which is no co-op questing. And I'm specifically adding this because I'm not sure if there is co-op questing. Shinya didn't mention it in his video, so I'm just assuming that it's not in the game. No co-op questing, again, just links back to why I want dual progression, because imagine again that you start the game with your friend. Now, when you guys want to do the story, now you have to leave for them to complete the story, and then you can come back and enjoy the game again with them. Instead of just both of you progressing at the same time, or you helping them progress throughout the story. Because honestly, there are going to be parts in this game that are boring. There's no escaping this. It's a gacha game story. There's obviously bound to be boring parts or tedious parts or parts that just drag on for a long time. Even Honkai Star Rail has this. But you know what makes it a lot more easier to go through all these parts and digest is having your friend there. And that's why I want you to be able to co-op quest with your friends. It's just a thing that makes the game a lot more entertaining just in general. I don't understand why they still haven't implemented it. Maybe they will, and maybe once this video gets more views, right, it reaches Kuro Games so they could actually implement these things. But they need to, because it just makes it a lot more enjoyable. Genshin Impact doesn't have any of these things, and their co-op sucks because it's just baseless. Co-op experience in Genshin Impact means nothing, and at least the co-op experience in Wuthering Waves already has something to it, but it could be better. It needs more, and that's what this video is about. So I don't really have anything else to say. Please do all that YouTube stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the socials in the description, and I'll check you guys in the next one.